Yo, what's up guys? Dave here, and today I'm gonna show you how I do maintenance on my B&W Companion fifth wheel hitch. As you can see, this one has the factory puck system on my truck, and first thing I do is just give this a good shake. Just make sure it's not rattling around. Make sure all your pins are in. Each one of these nuts should have the cotter pin that goes through the castle nut here. This should be locked up. Check all four sides just to make sure everything looks good. Okay. Nothing's rattling around, nothing's broken. You really shouldn't have much maintenance at all with this hitch, except for pretty much just greasing it and just making sure all your pins are in. Okay, so all right, now we'll start. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start by removing the head, and it's pretty simple. So how you do that is you pull this pin out and put it somewhere where you're not going to lose it. You pull this out again. Okay, and basically now I'm going to have to put the camera down, but you're going to have to lift up equally on both sides to take the head off, and we'll place it down. So let me set the camera up and we'll do that. Get all set here. Okay. Okay. So we picked it up, and basically what we're going to do is our first step is to grab our grease gun and our rag, and we're going to clean up some of this old white lithium grease that's in here. Alright, so it gets a little caked if you just keep putting grease over grease. Kind of gets caked in there. That looks pretty good. Alright, let's do that. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, so let me just finish cleaning this up real quick, and I'll come back at the next step. Okay, so now you just want to clean as much grease off of this bushing as possible, because we're gonna re-grease it. Okay, we got two of these. Pretty good. Sorry about that. Dropping the camera on you guys. Not easy to do all this stuff with one hand. Alright, so looks like we're pretty clean. A little airplane flying over top. You can hear that. So this looks pretty good. So it's all clean. And we got a little bit of grease coming out of here. Try to get some of that out of there. This way we could see any new stuff coming in. Okay. And I think we're looking pretty good here. All right, so basically you need 2 different types of grease for doing your hitch maintenance here. And you know, I just use the marine rated grease for the grease gun, and you need some white lithium. I'm gonna put the camera down so I could spray the white lithium so you can see that, and I need 2 hands for this. Okay, just give me a second here. See if we can switch up here. Okay. Alright, so once you do that, you could just wipe off the other grease residue from the overspray, and that can sit for a little. Alright, next thing we're going to do is, on your hitch there's a Zerk fitting here, so we're going to put the grease gun on here, tighten it, give it a little pump, and see if anything spreads out of there. So one of the things I'm gonna try to do, see if I can do this one hand, I don't know, but let's see, get it on there, try to get this tightened. Okay, all right, I got it locked on. I should be able to pump that with one. Alright guys, so we got the grease fitting here on the, or grease gun on the Zerk fitting, and I try to do this with one hand, but it's very hard because, you know, it's really 2-person. It's like a lever, it's not a pistol grip. So we're going to squeeze this, pump some grease in, and we're going to see, we should start to see some grease coming out. See it, I hear it. There we go. Sorry, this is like really hard to do. Okay, I start to see that coming out, so we should be good. I'm gonna take this off. Just give me a second. Okay, so you can see I cleaned off the Zerk fitting, and we had some grease coming out in there. Okay, so that's pretty much it with grease gun anyway. So we're gonna lift this up and put this on, and let me set this up back over here. Okay. Okay, so once you do that, don't forget you put your pins in on either side. So our last step we're gonna do here is we're gonna clean off this old grease inside the jaws. So I think we're gonna put the glove on for this. Definitely to put the new grease on, but I cleaned it off the top. And just give me a second. I'm gonna come back. Alright, so let's take our pin out. We're going to open up our jaws here. And we're going to clean the inside of this here. It's not bad. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna pump out maybe like 2 pumps of grease. And I'm gonna put it on the inside of the jaws. Okay. That's pretty much it. Alright. So, just like that. Close it up. Take that glove off. And basically, the only other maintenance I do on this hitch is give it a couple of rocks back and forth, and it should sit, you know, you don't want the hitch sitting like that. You want it sitting pretty much level, or just a touch up above level like this. You know, when you back in, your pin box will hit this kind of right up. You know, if you're tipped up like this, it'll still hit this depending on the height and go back, but you know, they want you to keep it level. So that's what we do. Pretty much it. Very simple. You grease everything up and you're good to go. Always double check your pins, make sure your pins are in, and you are all set. See you next time.